I'm just wasn't born here, but I was just born up the road here at Pawhuska, and I've lived here basically all my life except a year of it. And I don't live but about 4 miles here from the fairgrounds, and raced out here at the fairgrounds for 23 years. And this is just home. And besides that, there's not another building like this in the world that's this large where we can do what we do, and centrally located. It don't mean we don't have bad weather here from time to time, but the race still goes on. I built Creek County Speedway out here on the other side of Sapulpa back in '85, and had a midget race, and 2 of the hot dogs crashed, and this kid by the name of Tony Stewart won it. And the guy he's driving for out of Indy, Tracy Potter, I knew him, and I said, "Tracy, who is this kid?" "Oh, he's a kid from up there at Brownsburg, but said he's a great race car driver, but he said he's lazy. He said he sleeps till noon, then he plays video games all night, but he said he can drive a race car. He said, I don't think he'll ever do any good." So Tony raced with us there a little bit, and then I was just around races and promoted pretty much all my life. And Tony is a guy that I just don't story to racers about anything, promise them something that I can't do. And I think Tony just respects me, and me and him's got a great relationship. I just don't ask for a lot, and Tony's helped me more than I could ever in my life pay back to him.
We've been coming to Tulsa for a long time just for the Chili Bowl, so it's probably the one time a year that there's a lot of us from different parts of the country that normally don't get a chance to hang out together, but for a week we get to come to the Chili Bowl and race with each other, and in the evenings get to hang out and catch up. So it's more than just a race. It's all the stuff that we get to do after the races each night, and all the catching up we get to do for the year.
It's a neat deal with everything being under one roof, and it constantly changes year to year with the fact that they take it out and put it back in, and the dirt sits outside for 300 days a year. So but it's an amazing event, and it's something you got to see firsthand.
The fans here are unreal. They pack this place. They're sold out forever, and that's one of the cool things about it is the fans are pumped up. It doesn't matter if it's a Tuesday night race or if it's the Saturday A-main race. It just the fans are excited, and that makes us as drivers drive a little bit harder.
The thing about these fans here is they're diehard dirt racing fans, and whether they follow midget racing or sprint car racing, they're knowledgeable about their drivers, and they got their drivers they pull for every year, and they got their drivers they love to see win. They got the drivers they don't like to see win, but the one thing is no matter who's winning, when there's a good race on the racetrack, they appreciate it, and they always show the drivers how much they care about it.
The economy, I remember when Mayor LaFortune was here back then, that's 4 or 5 years ago, it was like a $10 to $12 million economic impact on the city then, so I don't think it's any less today.
This event's been so big for so long now that it's definitely deserved the TV side of it, and getting to broadcast this race from here is a huge accomplishment for him and his staff.
We got so many good cars and drivers. We probably, out of these 260 some that we probably got 125 of them that's good. And so it's the most competitive race that you'll see anywhere in the country all year long.
That's the hard thing, is there's so many good drivers here. There's really good cars and drivers that won't even make the A-main on Saturday night. So that's why this event is so tough, and that's what makes it so special to win here.
It's a tough race to win, and I enjoy coming here. I'll come here as long as I can.
It's incredible to weed through 260 something other competitors and end up being the champion here 2 years in a row now is incredible with the the quality of cars and competition here. So it's a really cool event, and it's been great to win though.
It's satisfying, and I raced for 23 years. I've promoted the rest of the time, so I've been involved in racing since I was 21 years old, and so this is my life. And I was watching a couple years ago Country Music Awards, and one of them singers got up there and they said, "I'm so fortunate to make a good living at doing something that I love to do, that I probably do for nothing." And that's kind of where I'm at. I thought, you know what? That's kind of where I am with this racing. I make a good living at something that I enjoy.